Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the first episode of the Homegrown Network. I'm Derek.
I'm about to go swimming.
And that's David. And where faith, family, and fun all come together at your dinner table / smartphone. Who else knows?
I mean, all my kids are watching iPads before we eat dinner anyway, so we might as well have something good on, right? And maybe if I throw them on there, they'll watch it, and maybe their friends will watch it. And then it's just something that you can watch with the group. Like, a lot of times there's some of these sports shows or like these networks just like,
Yes.
We probably shouldn't watch that right now. But I have kids in my home, okay, at times, from like 25 to 6. So we got to have a broad spectrum, and it's got to be good stuff that we can watch. So that's what we're going to try and do.
We're going to try our best, but we've already got some things lined up, some exciting times coming. Dave may jump out of a helicopter. He doesn't know that, but I just said it, so now we have to do it.
Just found that out. So we'll probably use Austin or Tyler for that.
And Brandon's going to wrestle an alligator.
I can't wait for you guys to meet these
They
people.
said, who's Brandon?
Yeah, who is he? We'll find out.
We'll find out
Stick
soon.
around.
The first channel on the network that we want to talk about is Homegrown Cards.
Yeah, that's actually been fun.
We grew up getting cards, whether we were going to the store with mom or dad took us to the bookstore or
Right.
whatever. We were getting cards, opening packs. You had the bubble gum ones because you're old.
Okay, see, he's gonna date me already. There is some bubble gum in some card packs, but it hasn't happened in like 34 years, so I can understand why he would say that. But yeah, it's been super fun. My dad used to, when we were younger, he would bring home rookie cards of the quarterbacks that I would want to like. So I got Jim Kelly, John Elway, Troy. I got all these rookie cards, and they're still in like the original plastic sleeves. Troy Aikman's actually says like $2 on it. My dad bought a Troy Aikman's 1989 score rookie card for $2.
That's right. And
so that's been fun. We've been able to kind of dig into some packs, so it's gonna be cool to share it with you guys.
the coolest part about it is that our kids are into it. And so as we began to see our kids get into it, we were like, you know what, why don't we just do it with them? Like more things
Why
that
don't
we
we
can
open
do
some packs together
as a family. And so you're gonna see our kids on there opening packs. We just gave my son a very rare Ellie De La Cruz because that's his favorite player.
Yeah, speaking of they have changed the game. Like Panini and these guys, like there's some wild cards out there, and it's been a lot of fun to. No, I was not ready for the level of detail on some of these cards, and then like some of the, we maybe have already pulled a 1 of 1, and there's some like different cards out there that I didn't know was in existence.
Yes.
So I'm old school card guy.
Yes.
But I'm kind of learning new school stuff, and Austin's been great, and Brandon teaching us the ropes.
Yeah. So we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
But you're gonna find
out with us
that we're gonna grow together. All right. And we're gonna pull some crazy stuff. We got some like some amazing things lined up. Some amazing packs that we're gonna open. Some 1 of 1s. Maybe, just maybe, we'll find a Wemby.
We'll find Wemby, and we're gonna give some cards away too.
We're giving
That's
them
the
away.
other thing. We'll give some cards away.
I got my very own worn jerseys. We're giving those away. We got cards we're giving away. Man, we just want it to be a fun, inclusive, family environment where you're in the living room with us, even though there's a screen in the way.
Love it.
And here is some of what you can expect from Homegrown Cards.
In 3, 2, 1. I missed my hand.
As we're cracking open winners, and today we have the latex.
Oh, it's signed.
Has it been
Oh,
long?
that's AM? You were right, you called it!
Oh, let's go.
Favorite team's
I want
cards.
you to be some kid's favorite dad.
You want a River
Hopefully
Ryan?
your own kid. That's what I meant. Oh, okay. I thought you guys were just getting together like for
Not
fun,
in the
like
locker
on the grass.
Yeah,
like,
no.
hey guys,
It's not fun.
let's put our feet up in the air and touch. Like what?
Yeah, just part of it.
That's what I read, by the way. Jumbo jerseys. As you were reading the names, I was like, we got Jumbo
I was like,
Jenkins.
I've never heard of that player in my entire life.
I was like, who does he play for?
Who's Jumbo Jenkins? They
Teamwork.
allow that to happen so you can utilize teamsmanship.
Yes, you can.
I'm sorry my face is like this. Why y'all doing that? Yeah, these cards are really fun.
But you're here,
Hey, but
bro.
look, we're getting there. Every time I come on here, you guys start to recognize these players, and that's all we can
Yeah,
do
because
for.
now we know Jaylen Brown's jacked, and I'm not the only one.
I don't think I brought that to
Everyone
detail
else,
but
everyone else
yes.
behind the.
We have our basketball expert.
Yes.
All right, with us this time.
Let's go.
And let me tell you, his knees are touching mine.
Hey, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna lean my leg against you because you're my son, and that's okay.
Okay, also, we're going to do a little segment called Homegrown Film Room. And Film Room is essentially what I do for a day job. Okay, I go down to NFL Network and I study film and I break it down. We don't get a lot of time to talk on the network about the details and the intricacies of what happened. Obviously, we sit next to each other watching the games when he's not in the Super Bowl. I'm sorry, bro, you weren't this time.
Haven't done it.
You haven't done it, but in doing that, we get to dig into the intricacies of the game. And so what I did just recently, I took the Super Bowl and I just wanted to tell the story because there's narratives out there that everyone kind of just regurgitates. But really what I want to do is not be like a clickbait show. I just want to walk through the games with you and show you what actually happens. Where do the Philadelphia Eagles go from here? They just won the Super Bowl, right? They're going to lose an offensive coordinator, right? On the defensive side, what are they going to do? Vic Fangio was great. All the different levels. Who out physicaled who, right? Who out schemed who? That stuff is fun. So in the film room, we're going to have that type of stuff. We might even play some Madden or some NCAA. We might break down some film. We actually remember when you learned coverages the first time, we were on Madden in practice mode, 2 remotes, just digging into what's covered to, right? How do you learn these concepts? So we're actually pretty versed at the sticks.
That's right.
And so now we can get through some of that stuff, and we can help you guys learn the game as well, and also understand what your favorite teams are doing on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, that's the way I teach my kids, you know, coverages and how to read coverages.
It's fun, it's different.
What beats what, how to read defenders in certain coverages, and I'm teaching my 8-year-old and my 11-year-old, you know, how to throw dagger shallow cross and Z drive, and I'm teaching them how to
They
throw.
don't know what that means.
I know, but they're gonna learn if you watch Homegrown film breakdowns with me and Dave. Now I'm not gonna break them all down until I'm done
I'll
playing
handle
someday.
that. I'll handle that, and then but once he's done,
I might break
jump
down
in.
baseball.
He'll break down baseball. If I was going there, sadly, I'm just happy to be in the league. Okay, if I'm a Colt, I know these guys. I'm not getting a rep. Like if you're a quarterback and you go to Indy, like just know Anthony Richardson, Daniel Jones are getting all the reps, and that coach is trying to save his job because you're not getting any reps, bro. Like just be happy. I don't know. There's not much. You can go to St. Elmo's. They have good shrimp cocktail. It's hot. That's a good restaurant. It's about all Indy has. I won a Super Bowl in Indy. That was cool. But I wasn't playing for the Colts. I know that. Cam Ward, they also said he looked kind of like he's lazy in the pocket sometimes. I love that. I love that feeling. If you are so comfortable in the pocket, which I never was, with a lot of people flying around you, right? That shows that you have trust in your scheme, in your ability to kind of break out of those situations. Shedeur he's very comfortable at times. Quarterback away. This team could be great. They just need a quarterback. I saw Ben Roethlisberger play in Pittsburgh, his very first preseason game. We always knew Pittsburgh Steelers was going to be great. We jog out there playing a preseason game. Here comes Ben Roethlisberger, lights it up. I said, well, this is a Super Bowl team that I'm going to play baseball. That's where I'm going. Look at Brock Bowers, that's great. But you know what? I'm not going to be here. Magic Johnson, okay? I'm not going to be here. You want me to tell you something? We're about to do car reviews. This stuff, this is my baby.
If you don't chew Big Red.
I like it. You don't chew Big Red. You think I like football?
That's how you entered that, bro.
You don't think I like games?
Oh.
I love cars, man.
Love cars.
I love cars. I love how they work. I love the mechanics behind them. I love all
where
that
they're
stuff.
From.
But I also have kids that sit in the back.
Yes.
And so we got a review starting with SUVs.
In vans.
In vans.
We have a lot of children.
I love Toyota Siennas.
You know what? I
love minivans.
I've
had one.
I've begged Heather to
Melody
let me
hates
soup
it.
up a van.
They hate it.
They hate it. They're like, if you drive it, I said, I will drive it.
Oh, I drove it, and it's my favorite car ever.
You had black rims on it.
Black rims,
you put a
lowered,
black grill.
surf rack.
You did.
Black grill.
You did.
It was incredible.
We are gonna actually review a 2013 Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah.
All right. Which I thought was dark midnight navy blue for the 8 years I've known this man.
What color is it?
It's black truck. I said, bro, you still got that blue truck? He said, it's been black the whole time.
But we're going to do all those cars, right? This guy over here might have some cars that you might want to tune in for. All right,
Yes.
I'm just going to say. All right?
Yes.
Some cars I probably won't be allowed to let my kids in the back eating Cheetos. But
yes,
it's going to be sick. It's going to be fun.
Yes.
Maybe we'll see if some companies will just give us some cars to drive around out here in the Clovis area.
Why
It'll
not?
be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
In a small garage. I think it'll fit, man. I believe it'll fit, Dave. Okay. But, I mean, if you want the car, build a bigger garage.
Oh, I didn't have to touch it.
You don't have to touch it. All right.
I don't think I'd ever wear shoes if I drove this car.
And what you're leaving in the dust is your bank account.
Yeah, no, it's back there. But you know what's nice? That hopefully you have 12,000 solar panels on top of your house to pay for the electric, because you're gonna drive this every day. How am I gonna know when we're advancing at the speed of sound? I'll just feel it, I guess.
You'll feel it.
It's right here.
It's right there.
Can you hear it?
It's next to us.
How many times have you heard the trash truck coming at 6 o'clock in the morning and been like, man,
there's a Camaro behind him.
You wouldn't even hear it if you lived in this.
Revving their engine to race us.
There he goes.
You know what's funny?
Maxed out rev. It's dead.
You can have 44,000 different exterior color options. They said they don't want one Rolls-Royce Spectre to be the same.
That's right.
Not one. This thing is fantastic.
I mean,
It really is incredible.
There's a lot of lights in here.
So where it all really comes from is Homegrown stories. And we want to tell people's story. You know, we were both from the Central Valley. We're homegrown.
Yeah.
First overall pick, second round pick.
Hey, we can't all be first round picks, but here's the thing. There's some great stories out there. Centrally located in the California beautiful sunshine state.
That's right.
Okay. We're going to tell those stories. We're going to go find those guys. We know a lot of them, but we also want to go seek them out because honestly, I mean, maybe they knew about this guy because he came from Texas slinging the rock and everyone was like, well, we're going to see this kid at Bakersfield Christian, but they didn't really know about me at Stockdale, or there's a lot of good talent. And we're going to go find those stories. We're going to talk to those kids, and we're going to create a relationship with them and let you guys find out who they are before they're first or second round picks and they're playing in the NFL, they're playing hoops, or they're playing on, you know, in the World Series. So we're going to go find those stories for you, and we'll bring them to you.
That's right. We just want to help increase the publicity of homegrown talent. We feel that that's a great opportunity for us. I wouldn't call it a burden, but it's a great opportunity for us to use our platform to help kids like a Josh Allen that should have went to Fresno State.
They're all going to go to Fresno State. Honestly, that's the
Xavier
method.
Worthy.
That's the madness.
Go
behind the
Dogs.
method. We're all staying in Fresno.
Aaron
Everyone
Judge,
is gonna
Paul
go
George,
to Fresno.
Devontae Adams, Derek.
They all
Dave.
went to Fresno State. It seemed like it was good enough for them. So I'm not saying it's the kid's fault. Josh, it's not your fault.
It's not Josh's
I've
fault.
talked to you about this, and it's
Yes.
Fresno's fault. So they got to get on that. But
Yes.
we're going to help it.
But we want to help those kids, every single one of them, get publicity, have their story told, because there's a lot of powerful stories out there.
I agree.
And we want to tell your story.
Homegrown stories. You found it. You're here. Okay, so we're going to tell a story about a friend of a friend, actually a son of a friend.
Yep.
A guy you've known for a long time.
Yep.
Jeremiah Mason. He's a basketball player at Fresno Christian High School.
Yep.
And he's a good dude. He's a good shooter, but that's not all. Like, that's not his whole story. And so we're going to tell that today.
Getting an MVP this season at a showcase.
Oh, that's
I
amazing.
love that.
Yeah,
That's
it was
awesome.
great. Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson,
See that we
University of North Carolina.
North Carolina.
we can't tell.
Coach K's not coaching anymore.
Right.
That's right.
Go there.
The Rice Bowl.
See?
There.
Hungry. Do you let him win? There's
Oh no,
clearly
you
there's
know not to play me no more.
So that he was 50, he went down the middle lane and slammed
They dunked on us.
on us. It was
Crossed
awesome.
your dad over and you heard him and he quit basketball. Yeah.
Hit him with the sham guard and it was over.
That's awesome. Insert clip of the sham god. Now let's kind of tap into your story a little bit. Everyone kind of deals with tragedies. You've seen a lot of things. You've been through a lot of things.
Just going through that, it was a lot. Definitely the first week,
Yeah.
just mentally.
She was a big fan, I'm sure. Loved going to your game. So it's hard. You're going to a game and she's usually there watching.
Yeah.
It puts things into perspective.
That's right.
So,
Walking in the house, not seeing her.
Yeah.
Stuff like that puts things into perspective.
Jeremiah, I'm so proud of you.
Yes, sir.
You know, I don't get to tell you all the time because I'm busy getting tackled. But we need more young men like you, and so keep paving the way and keep showing everybody how to do it. But Jeremiah Mason's someone that you can root for.
We have homegrown outdoors also. And I know what you may be thinking. Hunting, fishing. Maybe it'll be on a helicopter.
Maybe we'll golf. Maybe we're going to surf behind our boat. I don't know, but you're going to check it out.
It's almost surf season.
Dude,
And if you have never seen a man surf with a busted up hip that was replaced, tune in.
That's right. And I will tackle Tyler off the board.
That's happened.
Maybe not. It destroyed my shin the last time I tried it.
We won't talk about that. Injury settlements, the NFL might come after you. But outdoors, we'll be outdoors. It'll be fun.
It's like the last 4 shots have been really good for you.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Well, I'm trying to find positives in our group because I haven't been able to find many.
Well, it's coming back. I'm not ready to play my own ball because my score would just depress me.
No. I mean, that is the first shot that I've hit that I've actually felt like, oh, I've played golf before. That's the first one that I've hit today, and we've played several holes.
Let's imagine if we just could do it all the time. But sun, oh my God.
Also on the Homegrown Network, every single time we are going to have a challenge, and there's going to be winners and there's going to be losers.
Why? Because we're competitive.
That's exactly
And
right.
it's out of control. And so we have to
That's
get
right.
that out somewhere because I don't play football anymore. And so that's why this is in here. Because I got to compete, and I'm sorry. It's going to take it out on my kids. I'm going to take it out on the people that are on TV with us. So
That's right. And
you get to enjoy it.
If my 4-year-old daughter loses, she may have to chew some bubble gum from 1990.
From 1990.
I don't know. We'll see. I won't make her do it. Please don't get me in trouble. But
it'll
there
be
might
fun.
be something that they have to do. Our boys may have to try and do the splits again.
That was rough.
That was tough.
Boys are not built for that.
No, but find out on the Homegrown Network what the challenges will be. They're going to get crazier and crazier as it goes on and as we run out of ideas. So if you got any fun ideas, comment below, but for sure Duke's going in that pool at some point.
I think maybe right now. Another thing that we want to do on the Homegrown Network is we want to tell stories. Because here's what happened. So I'll just tell you what happened. We were in my kitchen last night and we were filming a little breakdown and we started talking. We were having hot chocolate. Bone broth hot chocolate, by the way. It was fantastic, and if you haven't had that, I know you're saying that's disgusting. It's actually fantastic, and it made Brandon feel better. But then we just randomly started telling stories. My son was like, hey, remember when you got knocked out at UTEP? And I was like, yes, but he wasn't talking to me. He was talking to Brandon Jones about him getting knocked out. We both have been knocked out at UTEP. So that's that kind of stuff that we're gonna tell. The draft is coming up. We could dig into the draft would be fun.
Tell us a draft story.
I mean, what draft story do you want? I mean, I remember going to Indianapolis.
Tell us about how big your suit was.
Massively oversized.
Not
actually,
the slim fits.
Brandon can put the film right here, and it was
little
the shoulders were really wide.
Yeah.
It had shoulder pads.
Yep.
And it would go great now.
Yeah.
Like now, currently.
Yeah.
Also, Kendrick Lamar wore some bell bottoms that I have in my closet to the Super Bowl. So I don't know like what this whole. If I would have just kept my jeans from like the last 20 years, I'd be back in style. Where's he going, bro? Hey, that's challenge number 1.
On the Homegrown Network. You're gonna find that right there.
He's still swimming laps.
He's still swimming.
Are you gonna? You can get out.
Unbelievable.
My phone's in my pocket.
No! My phone's in my pocket. Well, that's what you can expect on the Homegrown Network. That and much more. So stay tuned for some fun, faith-filled family content with Dave, me, some friends and family.
And whoever else might jump in the pool.
That's right.